All right, how's it hanging out there, everybody? It's Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles, and look, we got more Destined Rivals. Wow, very nice. I actually got these from GameStop, so you know, I was hanging out with two of my buddies yesterday, and forget how the topic of GameStop came up, but my one friend was like, "Oh yeah, actually, I was just at the one next to his place yesterday, and like he had talked to them because he was like." Back in the day, a year ago, we were able to, head to a GameStop and even if there wasn't, some big product that you wanted, you could always take, a blister off the shelf to at least get your $5 off coupon, get something worth it, right? And back then, also, packs were under $5. So, you could get a pack for free instead of getting hosed. and but I mean, obviously, like $6 a pack now. GameStop. I talked about this before because I had gotten the Obsidian Flame 3 pack, right, and used my $5 off, and it was still like $15, and I was like, what the fuck? But what was the point that I was trying to get to? Oh, some of the big box retail stores, like Walmart and Target, they're not increasing the prices, in that way. They're still following MSRP, whatever the Pokemon company sets it at. Whereas, GameStop is hiking it up slightly. I mean, not too bad. I mean, this is still cheaper if you go on TCG Player right now, just looking for individual blisters of Destined Rivals. They're sitting at like $8 a pop, right? So it's still a cheaper deal. But the other thing I wanted to call attention to is this right here, the Limit 5. So I didn't even realize they had a limit. The dude was just like, hey, I have 5 packs here if you want them. I was like, you know what? Yeah, give me 5. I'm cool with that. But now I obviously understand why, because yeah, they have established that there is a limit of 5, and I think that's also part of the reason why they actually fucking had shit when we went. So that's super cool. And I talked to the guy about PSA for quite a while, so I won't get too much into that. And look, we got a glove here today, very nice. But basically, it seems like GameStop is doing a much better job than I had envisioned. Obviously I've been a bit skeptical just because, I mean, this past year, how many other times have I found Pokemon cards at a GameStop? I think just that Obsidian Flames and when I was coming back from my grandma's, and I think that's it. Like, now I don't really check GameStop that often anymore, just because so many times back to back I would go to one and they didn't have anything. But it's also, that's why it's important to try to establish relationships with people at these places, to at least try to get a feel for, all right, when do you normally restock? And I'm like, this guy yesterday had talked to us about their restocks being at his particular location being like Friday evening, Saturday morning kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, GameStop, it's still doing stuff. The PSA thing's cool. More on that later when I actually send stuff in, but it seems to be cheaper than going directly through PSA, which is honestly kind of fucking crazy. But it is what it is. I've seen the prices and the reviews, and like, yeah, it seems like fairly legitimate. So I'm trying to like, okay, there we go. That was so dumb. You can tell that I don't normally wear the gloves, but the glove is love, and sometimes it has to come out. All right, we got a Zapdos, we got a Spiritome, and a Flaffy. Okay. Hoping for the big hit here today, obviously. Are we gonna get there? I am not so sure, but let's be hopeful, friends. And regardless, I mean, I'm just happy that I was able to find packs at a GameStop again. All right, so we're just going right to it here. Okay. Nice looking Arcanine. I like that. Drowsy. Another bulk rare. What do we got? Is that no? Okay, that's not a foil. Nor is that. Okay, that is another fucking drowsy. Okay, 3 packs in. Bulk rares all around. We got 2 chances left here to try to turn the tide of battle. Fingers crossed. All right, we got another fucking pincer. Okay. Hypno. All right, we got another hippo. First hollows, I mean, that at least looks cool. Another bulk rare. Fuck. All right. This is it. Magic fingers. Let's hope for it. And then I'll also have to text my buddy. I don't know if he cracked his pack yet. I wonder if he ended up getting anything. All right. We're going right to it. Oh, wait. Not that. All right. Is there anything on the other side of this? Oh, no. Damn, man. Oh, that honestly looks kind of cool. Is there some... Does he look different than a normal rare? Wait. No, that's how all the rares look. I'm just trying to make myself excited because I didn't get anything. Well, I mean, that is the way the cookie crumbles, folks. Here's some code cards for y'all. And like I said, I am glad that GameStop has shit again. So nothing this time, but there's always next time, man. White Flare and whatever, Black Bolt and White Flare come out in about a week. So keep my eyes out for that for sure. And yeah, until next time, friends, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll catch you around. All right, dude.